All right, all right, all right. We should be live. So if you can see me and hear me clearly, please put a one in the chat. If you can hear me and if you can see me clearly, please put a one in the chat. All right. Um, let's see here. All right, all right. So we're good. We're good. Well, let me get through the introductions. Greetings to everyone out there. Welcome back to Around the Clock. This is a live stream presentation for the Summer 2025 Indie World Showcase. Hopefully, we see some good games in this showcase. And if you already saw my video on this, you know my predictions. Now, from what I've heard, Hollow Knight Silk Song will not be here. That's the rumor at this point in time. Now, we don't know if that's true or not, but hopefully it is. If it's not, then it most likely will be at Nintendo's big general direct, which most likely will happen in September. But yeah, man, I really only have one prediction, which is that Marvel Cosmic Invasion game. That's really it, man. Other than that, it's an indie showcase, so there's really no telling what we're gonna see here. Hopefully it's a good one. Usually they have like a good last minute thing, but we shall see, man. We shall see. All right, so who do we have here so far? Kels Retro Gaming, what's up? We got Daz here. Pop Jojo, what's going on? He said, let's see all the Kiko games, man. Hopefully they're not. Pop Jojo says, nice looking locks. Yeah, thanks, man. So yeah, if you guys have any predictions, let me know down in the chat. In the comment section. We have about 13 minutes to the presentation. So we'll see. And let me get this set up here. As the background. Let's see. Pup Jojo says definitely Cosmic Invasion. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that with the release date and some brand new characters too that they'll introduce. And let's see Nintendo, what they're up to. All right, so that's set up. I want to see Storm. I think is Storm already? Isn't she already confirmed for that game? Hold on. Let's see here. BPNYC says, love your channel, bro. Shout me out. Brian from BKO. What's going on, man? What's going on? Happy to see you here. I think Storm's already confirmed for that game. Let's see here. Hopefully they shadow drop something good too, man. I really hope they do. Yeah, Storm's already confirmed, right? Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, if you guys have any predictions, let me know down in the chat. But I mean, it's an Indie World Showcase. There's really no telling what we're gonna see here, man. It's only 15 minutes long, but they could pack in a lot of announcements. Um, let's see here. We might get a FF4 reveal for well, fantastic. That would be fire. Silver Surfer is already confirmed, but I don't think they're gonna choose all the Fantastic Four because that's taking up 4 slots. Most likely, probably the Thing or Mr. Fantastic, or probably even Johnny Storm. It's gonna be like one character or 2 characters. It's not gonna be the whole 4. If they do, then that'll be cool because of the movie's out. And the movie, yo, if you all haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie, the movie is fire. It really is. It's a really cool retro looking movie. Reminds me of like the Jetsons or like the old school like Fantastic Four cartoon shows. Definitely a good movie, man. You got Sebastian saying what's up. Yeah, what's up to everybody in the chat. And if you can, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, guys. It really does help. So we have about 9 more minutes left until the show. And it's going down, man. Now, a lot of people are predicting, since Nintendo gave us a partner showcase last week, we're getting an Indie World showcase this week, today, that we're going to get a General Direct either next week or sometime in September. I mean, duh, Nintendo's been doing General Directs in September for the longest, so it only makes sense. But that's why I understand, like, people are getting all mad and upset. We already know about damn near all the games that's releasing this year anyway. The only big game that we don't know that has a release, that doesn't have a release date so far, is Metroid Prime 4. That's really it. Other than that, we know when the Pokemon game is coming out, all the other third-party games. I mean, we just need a release date for Metroid Prime 4. And to be honest, Nintendo could just announce that on Twitter, and that'll be it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. People act like, I don't know. Nintendo fans are finicky sometimes, man. They're all over the place. When they don't get what they don't want at the time that they want it, they act real dumb online. Dad says General Direct, then we'll see what the Christmas game will be. That Christmas game, I'm telling you right now, is going to be Metroid Prime 4. If it's still releasing in 2025, it's going to be Metroid Prime 4, man. It's going to be Metroid Prime 4. You know, they're not now. It's possible, since this is Mario's 40th anniversary, they could announce a Mario game, but I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. For 2025, it's already kind of packed with big first-party games. I'll be surprised if they did. Of course, I'll be excited, but I'll be surprised if they did. Pup Jojo says I'm getting Pokemon Legends EA Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, me too. Oh, thank you for the super chat. This comes from Homemade Honey with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Love your vids, man. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do have a Sega channel, Around the Clocks Sega News. I haven't been on there because YouTube has locked me out of there for like the past month. I just been able to start posting on there, so I'm gonna start posting possibly this Friday. But YouTube locked me out of there for some copyright claims, man, which doesn't make sense to me. So starting this week, I'll be back on the Sonic channel, man, for those of you who are wondering. Dad says, with shooters game, I always get a bit motion sick feeling, so hopefully Metroid won't be as bad with it. I don't think so. And I understand what you're saying here. To be honest, I don't really play first-person shooters. The only real first-person shooters that I played over the years were Metroid Prime games and Black. For those of you who remember Black, I think it was on the PlayStation 2 or 3, I forget. But Black, I love that game for some reason. But other than that, I really cut, as far as shooters, I stick to third-party shooters where you can actually see the character. But not really big on the first-person shooters. Okay, so we got about 5 more minutes left. 5 more minutes left, and it's going down, man. We have here, it says OG Doom was my first as a kid. Yeah, I played Doom back in the day too. On the PC. Didn't really like it, man. I didn't really see the appeal of Doom. I mean, don't get me wrong, Doom is cool, but I was never really a big Doom fan. All right, so they should be starting. Let's see. 007 GoldenEye for N64 was the GOAT. Yeah, it was the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. I did play that too. I did play GoldenEye as well. Now that brand new James Bond game looks so fire, man. Coming to the Switch too. That brand new Bond game looks fire. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see here. Pup Jojo says Blood and Gore got me as a kid, especially with the MK. Yeah, man. No, I'm definitely getting that Mortal Kombat collection. Definitely got to get that when it comes out. Yeah. Homemade Honey says, "What do y'all think is going to be announced?" Honestly, I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm not either. There's probably going to be like some regular announcements, but I think like 2 or 3 big games I think will be here. As a matter of fact, there is a brand new Prince of Persia game. I think it's a roguelike, but it goes back to the 2D whole 2D aspect. That may be announced for the Switch and the Switch 2 here too. Because Ubisoft, of course, big supporter of the Nintendo systems, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. We have Devin Zen that says, "How do you feel about the state of Nintendo at the moment?" Right now, I honestly think that Nintendo is in a good place. They're at the top of the game right now with all of these different companies like Sony and Microsoft. Not shutting. Well, we know Microsoft is essentially shutting down for the most part, but like Sony and Microsoft, from what I'm hearing, they're bringing most of their damn games over to the Switch and the Switch 2. Like Nintendo's winning right now. Everybody wants to be on the Nintendo console because of the visibility, man. Like Nintendo with the Switch changed everything for everybody. They're in a very good place. As a company as a whole, too, they started the theme parks. They're becoming more of a like video game / entertainment brand with the theme parks, the movies, potential TV shows. Like Nintendo is killing it right now, man. They're very underrated. Of course, everybody's gonna equate them to the family company, only putting out family games, but they do more than that, man. They're on their way to something big, and I think a lot of video game companies are taking heed of that. As a matter of fact, with the whole direct situation, like the Nintendo directs and presentations, every company now has their own quote unquote direct. Like everything Nintendo does, everyone follows. All right, guys, let's get ready for the presentation, which should be airing in a few minutes. All right. A couple of seconds, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't wait for Smash either. I can't wait for that either. I ain't gonna lie. This brand new Smash is gonna be crazy. And it'll be crazy if they start over, like how they did Smash 1 with the base characters and then add on like new characters like that. That will be wild. We don't know what Sakurai's cooking up, man. All right, Nintendo, we waiting on you now, man. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Remember this game? Demo available today? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I'm Ariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're back to showcase a batch of new indies coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Since the launch of Nintendo Switch, indie games have brought us fresh perspectives, unique styles, and taken us on unforgettable adventures.
The support of these independent developers means there's something to play for everyone. We can't wait to discover what new experiences talented indie developers around the world are bringing to both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
And without further ado, let's dive into some titles for Nintendo Switch.
Actually looks interesting.
Oi, eu sou o Pedro, artista e designer do Neverway.
Eu sou Isadora, programadora e escritora do jogo. Quando começamos a fazer o Neverway, nós nos inspiramos em vários elementos de jogos que a gente ama. E nisso tentamos criar algo único.
A gente também notou como que usar contraste deixa a experiência muito mais fortes. Uma cena de terror, por exemplo, é muito mais impactante logo depois de algo acolhedor.
Esperamos que isso torne o mundo de Neverway muito mais vivo para vocês. E que vocês gostem do que vamos mostrar hoje.
You ever want to quit your job, move to a farm, and become the immortal herald of a dead deity?
Sounds intriguing. Tell me more.
It sounded intriguing to Fiona too, who hopes to survive this unusual set of circumstances in Neverway, a nightmarish life sim RPG co-created by the pixel artist of Celeste, with an original soundtrack from the composer for Fez and Hyperlight Drifter.
Really?
Nightmarish?
Don't worry, these circumstances come with a sword that Fiona uses to explore and fight through the Neverway, an alternate reality leaking into her own.
That sounds intense. Is she alone?
Not at all. Along the way, she'll meet a variety of charming characters, each with their own unique routines and story to follow. Befriend, romance, or deceive them to unlock buffs and combat abilities to help you on your journey.
Okay, I might have to give this Immortal Herald thing a whirl.
Answer the call, persist through this deadly dimension, engage in fast-paced combat, and pay off your debt when Neverway descends onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
publisher of Firewatch, comes Herdling, a new adventure from the creators of the acclaimed Far series. In this tale of beauty and companionship, guide a herd of mysterious creatures into the mountains and beyond.
The journey will be challenging but breathtaking as you traverse fog-wreathed forests, forgotten valleys, and snowy plateaus.
As you cross these diverse biomes, discover more of the fabled beasts known as calicorns and add them to your herd.
You'll also encounter eerie dangers, formidable obstacles, and environmental puzzles as you climb higher and forge your way to the mystery at the summit.
Wield your staff to guide the calicorns and join their exhilarating stampedes.
Embark on a tale of trust and survival when Herdling climbs onto Nintendo Switch August 21st. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Window seat or aisle?
Window. Booth or table?
Booth? Lone Wolf or Life of the Party?
Ooh, now that's a tough one.
Well, those are the types of decisions you'll have to make in this pleasant puzzle game, where you organize groups of people according to their preferences. You're in charge of who sits where.
Play seating matchmaker to please picky characters by dropping them into social situations and watching them react.
Discover each character's unique traits, from the relatable to the outlandish. Everyone has a seat at the table.
Piece together these satisfying puzzles at your own pace and unlock fun new scenarios like bus rides, banquets, limo rides, and more. Sit back, relax, and find the perfect spot for everyone in Is This Seat Taken? Launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Your favorite big city just got even bigger.
That's right. Little Kitty Big City is back with a free update, chock full of brand new opportunities for mischief.
Use the cat customizer to give your kitty a fresh new look, or even recreate your favorite fur ball.
Once you're looking meowvelous, head out into the city to explore new areas, make new friends, and check in on some familiar faces.
Get your paws dirty as you learn skills from your puppy pal, or strut your stuff for the fanciest feline celebrity in the whole wide city.
With a catwalk like that, it's a good thing you can also unlock additional camera mode features to capture it all.
Say cheese!
That's not a cat pun.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Little Kitty Big City free picture-perfect update launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch games you just saw.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies bound for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, we're back!
Back and under attack?
What? Ah! Put on a brave face, squad up with your friends, and hop into the Diving Bell as you try to go viral in the online co-op horror game. Content warning.
Grab your camera, courage, and cursed items for some shenanigans down in the depths of the old world.
Film as many happenings as possible before you run out of breath, batteries, or buddies.
As long as one of you makes it back to the surface, you can upload your footage to SpookTube, grab some popcorn, and watch the views roll in.
You've got 3 days to hit your view quota. More eyeballs equal more moolah. And the more ad revenue you can generate, the better gear you can acquire for your next run. What could possibly go wrong?
Fame and misfortune await in Content Warning, coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Kenny Sun, and today I'm excited to share Ball Pit. It's an action roguelite that uses elements inspired by some of my favorite games, like Hold Down, Vampire Survivors, and Loop Hero. I'm working with an amazing team of artists who have brought the world to life with a beautiful low polypixel art style, as well as composer Amos Roddy, whose pulse-pounding soundtrack locks you into the rhythm of the action. We can't wait to share with you all.
Time to have a ball in the brand new survival roguelike, Ball Pit.
In the ruins of old Balbalon, you'll battle through auto-scrolling levels with brick-breaking style attacks using a bevy of balls that bounce around the battlefield. Whew.
You better believe it. There are over 60 randomized balls to equip and combine during your journey. Experiment with powerful and unexpected synergies to blast your way through the pit.
Collect resources as you progress to build out new Balbalon with over 70 distinct buildings, earning you additional power-ups, bonuses, characters, and more.
Each region of the pit offers its own special set of hazards, on top of swarms of increasingly challenging foes and mighty screen-filling bosses. This pit is packed.
Fortunately, you'll meet other treasure hunters along the way who can add their individual skills and upgradable powers to your arsenal.
Experimentation and adaptation are crucial to the success of new Balbalon. So go out and create total chaos against the approaching hordes in Ball Pit, bouncing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2 this fall and Nintendo Switch October 15th.
Okay. Also, he's raccoon.
スタジオスノブラインドの渋谷です。
音楽担当とのムーです。
カイです。
グレイシャドウは私のホームである北海道の豊かな生態系や寒冷な気候からインスピレーションを受けて生まれました。
音楽ではその世界に共鳴すべく声も多用して情景を描きました。
自然にインスパイアされた、それでいて JRPG 的なスパイスの効いたアクションゲームです。遠い未来の海に住む海鳥の一羽として、彼らの視点で展開する物語を楽しんでください。
65 million years in the future, the Everwinter has encased Earth within a permanent layer of ice. But under the surface, a new chapter unfolds.
In Glaciered, you play as a Twi, an evolved avian species descended from dinosaurs, endowed with the abilities needed to protect the Everwinter oceans.
These stunning underwater worlds are full of mysteries that are waiting to be explored and defended.
As you swim through these scenic vistas, you'll engage ferocious marine beasts in real-time combat, unleash melee and ranged attacks, along with special abilities to fell these foes.
Use experience gained from these battles to build up your Twi's wings and various abilities to become the Everwinter's ultimate protector.
Get ready to soar the seas at the end of time in Glaciered, launching as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this holiday.
That actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna
Before
lie.
we go, let's check out a few more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Let's do it.
That's all for today's
That's
Indie
it.
World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and partners for bringing their craft, adventures, and imaginations to players on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Wow. There was like no big. Damn. There was no big last presentation, like no big last game announcement. Okay. It's probably like 2 games. I'll say that I personally liked them. Well, 3 games that Avion, what is it called? That underwater game. The first game that they announced that let me see. Let me go back here. Yeah, this game right here, Nina the Hollower. Definitely want to get this game here. It looks very interesting. By Yacht Club Games. That looks interesting. Also, this one here. Well Dweller. I'm liking how that's looking. And that underwater game. Let's see here. Glacier. Yeah, those 3 games, they look interesting. Everything else, I don't know, man. It's like shovelware to me. So, yeah. Switch Force. Yeah, Switch Force was right. No Hollow Knight Silksong was there. Personally, man, I'm gonna give, just like the Nintendo presentation, the showcase, the partner showcase, it's gonna be like a 6.5 to a 7 for me, man. Out of 10. A 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. It was okay for the most part. Of course, these are indie games. These are not like big AAA games, so we shouldn't expect them to be here. But yeah, man, it was okay, man. It was okay. So what do you guys think? What ratings would you give this indie presentation? Wes says that was a boring lineup in my opinion. Yeah, for the most part, it was kind of boring, but these are indie games, so they have to give them a chance. I'm surprised they didn't have Cosmic Invasion here with a release date. Maybe they'll do that in a general direct. Let's see here. Yeah, so Dad says 7 is always my favorite number. LOL. Yeah. Pup Jojo says 6. Yeah, it was like, to me, like I said, a 6.5 to a 7. Nothing really fantastic in this presentation whatsoever. But wow, Al Simmons Hellspot says a 1 out of 10. It was whack as fuck. Hey, I wouldn't say that, but it wasn't all that. Dragon Slayer 83 says that one that caught my eye was Minna. Yeah, that one definitely looks good. 6.5 out of 10, as it wasn't bad, just not my preferences completely. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So yeah, man, that was the indie showcase. Hopefully, man, Nintendo has something good cooking up for that big general direct that is most likely going to happen in September. Because these last 2 showcases, the partner showcase and this one here, man, I know people are going to be all over the internet talking crap about Nintendo with this one. But again, man, we have to give, to be honest, to be fair, and I'm going to just say this up front, we have to give these third parties and these indie world presentations a chance, man. Like, I know, like, as a Nintendo fan, everybody wants to see the first party games and everything like this, but you have to keep in mind that Nintendo doesn't only, cater to first party games. They have a bunch of big third party games and indies on their platforms too. And with the Switch, they really showcased a bunch of indie games. And I think that's where, the Switch really did shine with the downloadable indie games. So you know, at the same time, man, we got to give them a chance. But this presentation was not all that. Let's see here. Godson says, I'm sorry, but I never liked Indie Worlds. No offense to them. Yeah, of course, no offense to them, but that's your opinion. That is your opinion. Yeah, like Pup, hold on. Like Pup Jojo says here, Indies deserve their chance too. Yeah, they do. They do. They deserve their chance too, man. Luke's Lamp says, I was honestly hoping for rumored NSMB collection considered. That's not gonna be an indie game, dude. That whole rumor that they got going on with the Mario 40th anniversary, that's not gonna be an indie game. Skipler J320 says Nintendo won't record your game chat session unless you give. Oh, okay. I don't know what it has to do with this conversation, but okay. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this live stream, man. Like I said, a 6.5 out of 7 for me. Pretty mid, but hey, man, we have to give the indies a chance too. So yeah, guys. Thank you all for coming out. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't done so already. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.